Welcome back to the MX5 Restorer. What's going on in the workshop? Today we've got the Berkeley, an update on that. We've done some work, water leaks, some progress on the rusty one, and one that's been at paint, and we're just putting back together. And we've got this one to talk about. Right, okay, let's go and see Roy. What's going on?
Looking.
Right then, so I wasn't here on the last video, I was on holiday and I did have a good time and I had lots of sun. If anyone's interested in knowing a bit more about that, let us know. Right, so while I was away, Gareth done videos and I think we spoke about the fact that this is now sold, customers bought this and we had some work to do. So Roy's just going to run through what we've been doing, really, aren't you?
Yeah, same as normal really. We replaced the inner sills on both sides, arch and outer sill panels. So it's all ground back, flat back, ready to go to body shop. I'll be painted. We'll be blending into the doors to get the colour match. So we've done both sides as well. We've also fitted roll cage into the car, which is customer supplied.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I damaged my finger whilst fitting that.
Roy was drilling a hole and was drilling the hole for the roll bar. And where did you have your finger? Because the drill pulled you down, didn't it?
Yeah, basically I had the drill, my finger on the trigger, I was drilling a hole through the roll cage. And unfortunately, instead of the drill making a hole and finishing the hole, it basically used the drill bit as a screw and pulled the drill down, and unfortunately it's actually taken...
Just for the camera, if that was Roy's nail, it cracked and opened up about halfway down.
Yeah, it's taken about a third of my nail off. It's just hanging by a thread at the moment.
Roy likes to swear sometimes, but the swear word went on for a lot longer on that one.
Yeah.
So okay.
Yeah, so I've just stripped the doors down as well, so obviously, because like I say, we're going to be blending into the doors. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I've done a cam belt today for the customer, an engine flush and oil change.
Yeah, so this, I probably didn't talk about it, this one also had an oil leak. So it was the cam angle sensor, and when the cam angle sensors O-rings, they get dry and old, they don't seal. So what this was doing, oil was leaking out the back, it was running down the EGR pipe. And when you started it up in the mornings, they left it running for, it wasn't even like 2 minutes.
Yeah, it wasn't long.
Smoke, like quite a lot of smoke was coming in the heaters. It was like, so we've done that. So
new cam cover gasket,
cam angle sensor, O-ring, was it cam belt?
Yeah, cam belt, and so an engine flush.
Yeah, engine flush. So it's had the oil change.
Yeah.
So yeah, so this will be going to paint, and we'll do another update on it when it comes back and it's finished.
Yeah, the
finished
wheels are on refurb at the moment.
Yeah.
So
cool.
Have some nice shiny wheels when it comes back.
Yeah, it will be. All right, cheers, Roy. You all right, Ash?
You all right?
What's going on?
Work.
So this one on Ashley's ramp has come in for a few odd bits and pieces, and what I'm going to run through with you today are just some general heater hose issues that can be a problem on the MX5. So this has had a water leak on it, and it's had previous water leaks, so it's been very hard to trace. So basically this customer's had some work done. She's had a water pump fitted, wasn't it, Ash? And
not by us, though.
No, not by us, but she still had a water leak, and we've traced it down to the thermostat housing that had been removed, and instead of a gasket being put in there, they'd actually used the blueprint cardboard box with sealant on, which hasn't really helped the situation. So we found out there was water coming from here. But so just to let you guys know, this hose here, which goes down onto the water pump outlet or inlet, this is a common hose to go on an MX5, normally around here and down at the bottom here as well. There's a metal joiner down here, and that can corrode and it can split the pipes here. So this is a common hose that has a leak, along with this one here. And the other two common hoses, I mean the other pipes can can spring a leak and burst, but the common ones, the others, are these two rear heater hoses as well. If Gareth comes around the back there, you'll be able to see, I think on the previous leak, you can see a lot of rusty water spray on the top of the gearbox as well. Where this hose here joins onto the back of the head, where the clip is, it can crack around there. I think it's just to do with heat really. It drives the pipes up, age and heat I think is the culprit there. I don't think there's anything else to talk about on this one, is there, Ash? Are you being camera shy today?
No. I want to do work.
Right, let's let Ash get on because the customer is coming back in a minute to pick this one up. Right, update on so the last video you probably would have seen, Ashley. Has this been on the last video?
Yeah, that was done.
So did you show the other side?
Not much. 'Cause
Not much
you
yet.
weren't doing anything on it.
No, I was on the beach. I was sunning myself. So I've sort of been rebuilding this one. It's the same thing again as like all the other ones that we've done. Inner sill, rebuilding the sill end plate, sill end plate, upper repair, and this is now I've got to get a inner arch lip done on this, and then it'll be ready for the outer panel to go on. It's had some work done on the jacking points, but again it's all the same work that we've covered in the previous videos. This should probably be finished off on Monday, and then yeah, we're going to paint at some point in the week. All right, let's go and see Jim. You all right, Jim?
Yeah.
So Jim is putting together a car that's going out tomorrow. This one, this one had a dented wing. Is this? I don't think this has been in a video. I don't recall putting it in there. But anyway, this one had a dented wing, and we done both rear seals. Are you able to? Can we just shut the door? We just jump in. That's it. Jim's a wally. He didn't hear me say that. So yeah, seals have been done, and I say the wing's been painted. I don't think there was anything too or out the ordinary on that seal repair. Who did this one?
Jim.
Oh, was it Jim?
Was
there anything out the ordinary with the seals? Was it just a sort of straightforward job?
No, pretty straightforward, I think.
Did you use a panel?
No.
Yeah.
Well,
Handmade ones?
in a seal.
Oh, in a seal, okay, yeah.
And hand
handmade
fabricated,
panel, wasn't it? Yeah.
Oh, okay, so it's quite low down on the inner seal then. That's quite handy when that happens then. Quite good to do. Also keeps costs down. Cool. All right, yeah, so this one's going out tomorrow. So we're going to talk about, I might have to interact with Gareth a bit on this one as well, because he knows a little bit more, he knows the owner a little bit more, and a little bit more of the history of the car. When did the owner of this, he's had it for a while, hasn't he?
Yes, he's had it for as long as I've known him and as long as I've
And
been
it-
to MX5. So
And it started off as pretty much a bog standard red UK spec MX5, didn't it? And slowly over the years he's done lots of bits, and it's got a nice look to this car. It still maintains a nice sort of standard look, but sort of quite a retro style inside. Yeah, you're gonna have to help me out here, Gary, because I can never remember the name of the dials of what.
AWD, I think they are.
Are they AWD?
Yeah.
All quite rare stuff, aren't they?
Yeah, more difficult to get hold of.
I suppose when he was doing this, like years ago, this was more available, but now it's
Well, it was more a case of really Jas wasn't doing what he does.
yeah.
So really, it was if you wanted to go along that route of get something nice like that, it was a case of trying to find the rarer stuff from either America
Yeah.
or Japan.
So he's got this. It's turboed, this car. So you've got some gauges. I think he's got oil, temperature, boost, and a wideband there. He's one of the mods that the owner had done on this car as well. That he wanted these stalks, didn't he? What was the issue he had with this? Because he had to.
Because it's a later Mark 1, you've got the cranked stalks, so these aluminium stalks you can get from a chap on one of the forums. I've got those in my Speedster as well, but on the standard stalks.
Yeah.
you can't have the twist to turn for the lights to come on.
Yeah.
So you have to have a separate switch.
So that's why the
Yeah, which is all stuff we fitted for him in the past.
yeah. So that's why that's his lights there.
We've got, these were our gear knobs that we used to do. Unfortunately, we don't have the machines to do them now, but those solid stainless steel ones. I think that's one of our handbrake ones. It looks a bit more aluminium than stainless.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, so it might not be one of ours.
Don't think that is.
We do actually still have the some of the handbrake sleeves, but we don't have any of the gear knobs anymore.
We have a quick look under the engine. Well, talk about the interior, the door cards and the carpet as well. I do like this look.
Yeah.
It's a look that I've quite often contemplated on mine, but I've got a red carpet and sort of red door cards, and that would sort of go away from what that is. But
You
I think
could do that in red.
yeah, but it's I don't know what it is about this look. I do like that look on it. What's it called?
Diamond stitch. It's also got our wing vents. These were some of the first ones we did. This is our. I actually manufactured them or made them in metal on my car, and these ones are metal as well, which I did for Tom, and I did them for one other guy. Then we moulded them in fiberglass, and started doing them as a lower repair panel because the wings obviously rust out at the bottom. And then what someone did is buy a pair, copy them, make them as complete wings, and undercut us. So that's the last time we do anything like that.
Yeah. So you can put mesh here. I've got these on my car at the moment, which unfortunately I am going to be taking them off soon and changing reluctantly. But with some mesh in there, you can also do that.
So we will still do these for people, but I'll only ever do them in metal now. I'm not going to bother with the fiberglass because the fiberglass wings and that you can buy don't fit anyway, and it just kind of brings down. People think they're ours, and it brings down the quality of what we do. So. We haven't had any more of the fiberglass repair pieces made.
That was the only set that we actually sold out.
We sold
out the shop, isn't it?
Two sets got sent out, and one of those two people copied them. So they'll deny it, of course.
Yeah. Thanks for that, if you're watching.
Yeah.
So, turbo kit on here. What's this kit called?
I don't know what I think it's a bit of a bit.
It's a bit of a mix mash, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of. It started off as I think it started off as a greedy one.
Yeah.
But it's been kind of played about with. I think it's a bigger turbo than what you normally would have. It's kind of just a bit of a bitzer, really. We did fit it for Tom many years ago. I mean, we're talking probably 10 years ago. And it's, it does the job. It could be neater. But.
So the car's come in just for basically for us to have a look over and check. We've done a few things, done a service on it and altered a couple of bits and pieces. He's going to do a rally. This has also had our brake and discs, the pads and black diamond.
Rottinger discs with black diamond pads, they're available in our shop. They're really, really good. Really do increase the braking performance. For not too much of an outlay, really, so worth having a look at. I'll put the link in the description.
They look good as well. It's not all about the looks, but you know they're all coated in the places where normally a standard brake disc would start rusting. So that's a quick glance over the car. We've it has also been resprayed. This is Velocity Red, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which was done quite some time ago. But it's still, he doesn't do many miles in it. What was it? He's done in 2 years?
200 miles.
200 miles in 2 years, yeah. I think he used to use it a lot as a daily, but...
He wants to use it, but he's storage issues, which are soon to be rectified, and that means he'll have access to it all the time.
Yeah, okay. Right, well, it's good to be back. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you on the next update. Cheers, Em.